think it's harder for guys to approach ladies nowadays? Do you think it's harder first? Or guys don't approach ladies nowadays?
It's harder.
It is?
It's harder.
All right. Why do you think?
Various political and economic reasons. first most men are broke. Okay, no. Not most men are broke. Not. It's not that most men are broke. It's that these days women make more money. So you are at the past. Huh? No. Women. Okay. How do I say this? You reach a certain age, women, it's not make more money, it's more, they are more advanced in life than where you are. So basically, it's an idea of, in your mindset growing up, you're always like, okay, so my first thing as a man to bring to the relationship is money, protection, everything. The woman makes more money than you. How do you approach that kind of situation?
Become the passenger princess.
Yeah. That's for people like me. I can accept. Not tell men accept it like that. People need to be in control. I'm sorry. Some people need to be in control. So there's that aspect of the women are doing much better than you. So what the hell are you bringing to the table? So I approach. On the other aspect is I feel like, I don't know if it's quarantine, but social media as well. It's kind of hurt the ideas of in-person conversations. It's become kind of difficult to be able to just cold approach a person or get outside and just talk to a person in real life, in person, face to face. Wild things. What you all generation used to do in the 1950s. Mad.
Wow.
Crazy
mad.
stuff.
But so that social media and kind of people are with the screen and within their own world.
Yeah.
And third, men are in. It's either they're very toxic or we are healing and unbothered. And none of those are conducive environments to really be in a relationship. So yeah. I think those are very overgeneral, but there are so many things deep inside that we can't get into it right now.
You agree with that, Yvonne?
All the three?
I don't know. I'm not a man.
No, it's an opinion. You can give an opinion.
That part for communication
Yeah.
and social media, I think that's one of the biggest things. Like, people are so wrapped up in their own bubble, like a bubble. You don't know how to go out and talk to someone. And then I feel like also male-female friendships have
Made
been
so toxic.
Yeah,
They've
they're
made
toxic.
so
Then
toxic.
they've been over-sexualized, such that you find even now they don't know how, men and women don't know how to relate to each other. So it's like when someone is approaching you, it's only like in a sexual way. So you find people don't know how to approach each other in a healthy way. So to build good things. So yeah, I think hapo kwa communication, social media, kidogo, these movies we watch. Yeah, I don't talk about Netflix, then our video is cancelled, but
One last thing. I also think for this last reason largest reason is I think there's a lack of I like calling them, or actually they're academically called third places. So third places are basically places that are outside your home and where you work, that you can just chill and not spend like copious amounts of money just to enjoy. Like, let's say we are lucky we have Mavuno, the chat space. You can just come up, hang with somebody. There's no that kind of safe space that or cheap place that just can be a hangout spot that can foster this kind of conversations and interactions. Cause anytime you need to leave the house, it's either to go to a restaurant or to go somewhere expensive. There's no place like a group of friends can just come, chill, and then interactions happen, and then you meet someone, and then in that kind of community, you kind of get to date them and know them within that kind of community and space that allows you to be to not have pressure for it.
If Batro was here, I'd say if you had a job, you'd have enough money to go to
sometimes you just need to chill.
places.
Sometimes you just need to chill without it being in somebody else's house. Yeah, or it being like you have to move $2,000.
Quick question for Yvonne before Shem and Judy answer that is between you and your boyfriend, who approached you?
he approached me.
He approached you.
But
Okay.
I threw the Zinaitwanga nini?
Bait.
Yeah.
All right.
So is it me who approached him?
Oh,
You
you
know
threw
you
the
are
bait.
wise.
Yeye ni samaki.
You're wise.
Yeye ni samaki.
I
Is
don't
your
know.
fish?
Ever ask
You're
him.
wise.
A lot of
Yeah,
fish. A lot of fish.
Did you approach her?
Yeah, he approached me.
Okay. The boyfriend is also
He's
around
behind
here
the
watching,
Cameras, guys.
giving her weird eyes whenever she
Like
says
and
something.
subscribe so that you can show.
Yes.
For the next time, part 2.
when we reach 2,000 subscribers.
Then we reveal.
We'll reveal the face.
Nice.
All right. Judy or Shem, whoever wants to go first.
Please remain with the question.
Sidetracked. What was the initial question?
What are we answering now? Because there's a question about
Or why is it harder for
Yes.
guys?
So
Yeah,
I
that's
was
the
like,
question.
do you think it's harder for guys to approach ladies
Yeah.
to get into relationship nowadays? And then why do you think it's like so?
okay. I agree with what Yvonne and Erica said. Also, another thing I think probably is the change. Our culture today is the expectations that, to be honest, that women have for
Say
men
Bato.
is
Bato and Tracy.
not Bato. But I was listening to some celebrity lady. She's a singer, and she was being asked what kind of guy she wants, and she was saying he must be earning quite a lot of money and driving a certain car. So I feel like our culture has taught women, or this generation, we are struggling with the expectations that people have on men. As women, we are expecting a Prince Charming to come with a chariot and a horse, and that we've set. I'm not
Horses
saying
are
don't have a bar,
expensive.
but we've put the bar so high that now our young men are unable to match up to it, because we are telling a 23 or a 20 something year old to have attained careers of a 40 something year old person, which is impossible. So of course they'll feel like, wow, I can't match up to this lady, so that could be one. And also over time, the women movement has really empowered women. We're having very bold, as Eric said, women are achieving a lot in career,
Happy for you, by
in
the way.
academics. Yeah. So like they're making milestones that a man who's not secure about their identity, or who's not, I don't know, bold enough, will be intimidated. So as we've provided opportunities for women to grow in life, and we do a lot of outreach for young girls, and we also need to do that for young men, to teach them how to stand up to someone who's advanced in their career, but you still have something to, you have something to offer this person, and not just to concentrate so much on women empowerment. And I agree, over generations, women have been disenfranchised because of culture and all that. But we also need to provide opportunities where young men know how to stand up for themselves in a place where things seem anti-men. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Mr. Judy.
Yeah, I think I just concur with what most people have said. The part of where standards have hurt the boy child. Seriously. Yeah, same case. You want someone earning a 6-figure salary, that's 6-figure in dollars. And by the time you're hitting that, you're in your 40s. Like statistically, you are either in your 40s or in your 50s. So are you willing to wait for that guy, say is in your age group, to hit 40 or 50 now to marry you, meaning you'll also be in your 40s or 50s? So now he has set the standard. Are you willing now to marry him? And why will he now marry you? So there are those standards which they don't balance out. The other thing is Eric's first point of ladies earning more than you, it's very relative, because you can be earning $1 million, say Kenya shillings a month, and she's earning 2 million.
That's still okay.
Would that disturb you?
No.
Nah.
Would that
You're making
disturb
$1
you?
million.
Yes.
Why will it disturb me?
If not even, let's say, not even $1 million.
But now let's
Your-
now come down.
yes.
Say 100,000, 200,000. We come down 650,000,
Yes.
70,000.
Wait, if I'm earning more.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't disturb me.
You'd be okay.
Yeah.
All right. Eric,
Disturbed how?
like, would you feel uneasy?
If you're earning less.
If I'm earning less than that.
Yes. Even when you're dating, before even you're married,
I want
would
to
you
say
feel
no.
intimidated?
I want to say no, but I think there'll be some things I would have to work through to be able to be okay with that. Because basically, that idea of a provider is key nowadays. And as much as I'd love to be a passenger princess in this life, there is some realities that have been hardwired in me since childhood that
The man
a man provides. And I understand that provision can happen in multiple ways. Doesn't have to be financial. It's just financial idea that has been pushed so hard in our society that I want to weed. I know these other things would help, but I want there as well.
Okay. I asked that question to a couple of people on Sunday, and it was, you got mixed feelings. Somebody said, and this was a lady, she said that like she'd be okay with it, but her expectation over time is for the guy to be able to earn more than her over time. So the guy should not be comfortable with
What he has.
that. Yes. So probably I can ask Judy, what do you think about that?
Well, for me, it would be not that I want the salary to increase, because, as I mentioned, women have more opportunities nowadays. So you'll find a woman is easily promoted as you increase your knowledge. For instance, I'm a data analyst by profession, yeah. Women in data science have more opportunities because we're being seen as, we need to invest in STEM for women, blah, 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 and all that. So I may find that my career is skyrocketing more quickly than my husband. However, I don't want him to get comfortable if he was earning 70,000, I don't want him to be comfortable in that place. He doesn't have to increase his salary, but are there other things that he's doing to increase his ability to provide? So my salary may be increasing, but not at the same rate as his. However, my husband shouldn't be comfortable that, she will be the provider. She has more money, so I get comfortable. I'm doing nothing. I'm just, let's just not do anything with our lives and let me stay in this career. You can be in the same job position, probably promoted in maybe 5 years, or it'll take you longer. However, mine would be, what else are you doing to increase your capacity? Not necessarily if you have a business acumen, what can you do to bring more to the table? So I agree with her. Yes, my expectation is that over time, not that he'll be earning more, but he'll be growing in terms of his ability to produce with other things. Yeah.
Awesome. Do you have anything to add, Shem? I feel like she's breaking it down really well.
No, there's something which has come up based on our previous podcast where Batu and Eric were arguing concerning he needs to have a job for them to start dating or get married. So then based on the current discussion brings also the perspective of maybe he was earning more than you, then you get married because that was one of the boxes you needed to check, and he loses his job. So do you get divorced for him first to get a job, then you remarry? Or if you are not married or in a relationship, he's earning more than you, do you break up because he's lost his job? You wait for him to get a job so that which is earning more than you, so that you can continue the relationship. So it brings us back to the standards we've set, and the question is, where are we getting our standards from? Especially both genders, male and female, which are the standards you want to set for your mate to be. Where are you getting those standards from? Are they healthy and long term? So some things we need to put in mind.
I do agree. I should have you guys with battle. I feel like it would be fireworks, but
You'll be screaming.
But I did get a
Let's
perspective
battle
of what
lists.
you're saying in terms of, well, probably different from what you're saying, but the idea is a man who's not doing nothing with
But-
anything.
But you see,
He needs ambition.
this is
A
the
man
thing.
needs
I asked her
ambition.
a very specific question. I said, a guy who has a 5-year plan is working on something. The place that he wants, let's say, to get a job is really saturated. So it's just things are
okay.
not going well. And she was like, nope, don't date.
Okay, I remember that.
Yes.